Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is take off this old wheel. Let's take this bottom guard off first. Mayday, mayday. Wood-Mizer blade going down. And then we'll unscrew this. Okay. Let's see if I can depict what we're going to see. So here is the old grinding wheel in my right hand. So we're going to take a little edge off of this sharp edge here, round it off, and then round a little bit here, put an old sawmill blade in there on here, let it go round and round, and maybe grind it down to the exact groove that I need to work with my, I'm going to do the Lenox blades, and I'm really curious if the pitch on them is the same on that Wood-Mizer blade. Now the Wood-Mizer blade is a little bit thicker, 0.045, where the Lenox blades are 0.042, just minute difference in my opinion. Okay, so let's get this on here. So we're going to need to adjust this. Probably what I should do, now this is the first time I've ever messed with trying to adjust this to be for a new grinding stone. If you've seen the previous video, I was fooling around with it, just watching it work. But I think what I will do is put a blade in here. Let me pause. We've made the adjustment to this bracket right here, to the knob, and to this bolt, this depth gauge on it. I need to groom the wheel. Diamond grinding wheel dresser. I don't know if you could see the barcode. Tay Tools 467061 diamond. Says it's a 36 grit diamond chips for fast resurfacing or shaping. I knocked the edge off of that on this left hand side. Now what I'm going to do is groom a little bit of this right hand side. So when you take the edge off there, this is the old grinding wheel, and we'll take a little bit off of this right hand side. This blade has got 3 bad teeth in a row in one area, so I'm going to sacrifice it to get this wheel good with this blade, the angle, and all of that. Whoop, come back up here. Alright, the Wood-Mizer Sawmill Blade Sharpener is doing its job. Let me go close the shop doors. Maybe we can get rid of some of this noise. Alright, we're going to unbox this blade. It's the 747. It's a 7-degree blade. It's 158 inches long. The thickness is 0.045. Let me show you this. Alright, so it's this top one that we received. We should be getting this other one real soon. So if you need to call them or want to email them about the same blades, here's how they come packaged. I like to try to save these zip ties. And what I do is just get that little plastic piece with a knife tip, then I still have a good zip tie. A ½ inch bigger blade in diameter, and then well, the Wood-Mizer's on the outside, or the outside, and then the inside, the farthest back, is the Lenox blade. You got some meat-eating teeth on that thing, but you can see where it'll be a totally different setup on the Woodland Mills as far as changing over the sawmill blade sharpener. I'll have to set it up different than I'm using on this Lenox blade here compared to that Wood-Mizer blade. But that Wood-Mizer, that's a saber-tooth outfit. let's see, that's edge to edge, but that's the difference of the teeth. So it could be the Lenox blades I got were 10 degrees and not 7 degrees. Next couple days I should get the 4 degree, and then we'll compare those as well. So okay, let me go. I'll go ahead and sign off for now. Okay, so when we were playing with it the other day and trying to figure out how to get the magnets to automatically shut it off, I found a couple magnets that will stick together. And these actually came off of flashlights that you could get at Harbor Freight. So those are my magnets. This is the old blade that had the bad teeth. So I'm going to take and swap it out now for a good blade and go ahead and set that up, and we're going to start sharpening blades for the sawmill. Now I'm going to have to move you guys back because you're a little close. Find a good place to hang this blade. Here. So I've set my magnet, set how much I wanted to grind off, and now we just let it go until it makes the full revolution. I can set the speed up and go faster, but I don't think that's necessary. I'm in no big hurry. All right, sports fans, putting on the last blade, but you can see that everything's shifted back on the wall to everything sharp, and then there's the empty spot of all the dull blades. Pretty cool. So let me set this tripod up and get this last blade on there. What I noticed about my little magnets, that X has to be to the outside to work. If the X was to the side of the blade, it would not stop, and it just tried to drag the magnet through the machine. So let's get this on there and be done with this project. What I do is shut the motor off and then see where it's going to fall, before I start the motor. And then I wait for about 3 sharpened blades, 3 sharpened teeth to come out, and then I will place the magnet. And there you have it. That's how the little magnet shuts down the whole operation. And I want this back here. And then I'll go ahead and shut everything off here. This is the blade that was the last sharp blade that was on the sawmill, and I went out and took it off, and now I'm going to go take and put it back on the sawmill. And to keep from getting hung up on this every time I come inside the shop, let's take and thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode.